we've been talking a lot lately, and there's been a lot of news going around about the new TV show Survivorboy, which actually seems a lot like all the other shows out there, like Man vs. Wild and Survivor Man. But actually, we emailed the producers of Survivorboy, and they were nice enough to send us a sneak peek, a really extended sneak peek, of the next upcoming episode, Survivorboy in Senegal. Here, we're going to show you guys a clip and see how you like it.
This is where the crew dropped me off in Senegal. They're tired of my celebrity voice impressions and just want to be off the dang Jeep.
It is my first day in Senegal. The first thing to do when you're stranded in the wilderness is to make a shelter. We're not going to make a shelter out of logs like most people would think. So as I learned in the Arctic, logs attract polar bears. So instead, we're going to make a shelter using grass. The first thing to do after you've built a shelter is to find something to eat. There's a variety of edible African wildlife to eat, but, well, we have just gotten so lucky here. This is a golden African tree slug. Sometimes they are known to cause mild hallucinations, but I think I have the mental stamina to understand if I'm hallucinating or not. Let me just try and back up on it here. Okay, I've got it. They're very good to eat raw. You don't really have to cook them, so. Ugh, it's nasty, man. One of the worst things I've ever eaten, man. This may taste terrible. It's very rich in proteins, so you have to do what you have to do sometimes. One of the main things to do while you're stuck in the wilderness is to keep your morale up. Ways to do, just keep yourself entertained, in other words. Ways to do that is like making something, or like whittling, like I'm going to do. I'm going to make a flute, which will, after I carve it, it'll keep me entertained too. So. As you can see, I finished my flute. I stained the wood black by using the poison from the poison dart frog I killed here. Just gotta do a few finishing touches here. Okay. Now after you see the flute is finished, and there we go. You use it somehow like this, and not even sure how to play this thing, but so anyway, I think I'm going to go to bed now. This is my shelter I made out of grass. Okay, I think that tree slug is kind of acting up right now, so I'm just gonna make it short. I'm going to go to sleep. Good night. That was that tree slug. I bet that just had a really weird tree slug-induced dream there. Survival tip: don't eat tree slugs. Anyway, the next thing to do after you have found something to do is, well, these are looks like artifacts from some ancient African civilization here. This was a mouse hunting fork. They hunted mouse with these, and then they would skewer it right there, and clean it with those. Then they just eat it raw. They didn't like the fur too much though. So anyway, and this is a bit of currency, I think. Well, anyway, that was a civilization mainly made up of African males, and they had teenage kids, and they obviously had teenage kids. Okay, then you take the knife and you insert it.
Hey, you want some water?
Oh yeah, sure, thanks.
You know what else reminds me of being alone in the wilderness with nothing but your knife and your wits, you know?
Video game?
No.
Okay.
Video games are like when you're in your house, air-conditioned house, and you're watching a very expensive TV, moving nothing but your thumb.
Exactly.
Nothing like surviving in the wilderness.
Exactly like surviving in the wilderness. Here, I don't think we solved this debate. Let's go to the video game section with Maria Hustanovich, and she can decide.
Thanks, John. Today I'll be reviewing 2 video games. I was originally going to be reviewing 3, but seeing as I could only think of drug jokes from Mario Kart, I wasn't able to. The 2 video games I am going to be reviewing are Wii Ski and Wii Play. This is Wii Ski. First I decided to make a character. I'm basing him on Al. You can see his weight and height. He loves pink and flowers, so I think these really match. Everybody on the slopes are willing to help each other, including yourself. You'll be skiing like an Olympic pro in minutes with Wii Ski. This is the replacement for Mario Kart, the cow racing game. The goal of it is to knock down as many scarecrows as you can to beat your partner. It's now dated because of the Mexican cow slaughter. And though it's still being made, not many people play this section of the game. This is the shooting game. For balloons and normal targets, you get 1 point each. But for your buddy's head, 3 points. This is the only game I've ever seen that manages to turn homicide into family fun.
Well, that's my cat.
Hey, whoa. What's candy first?
Yeah, thanks. Remember the last time we had candy on the set?
Yes, I do.
Do you want a pass?
Oh, sure, thank you. Remember last time we had food on set?
Yes, I do.
Jelly bean? Okay, thank you. Orange.
Well, we really do have to leave now. So,
It's been Chaos News.
good night, everybody.
See you next Monday night.
Yeah.